Jam, listen, we'll explain to you why, but everybody who comes to the Anchor Pub tonight for Naughty by Nature, bring us a jar of peanut butters. We help to end child hunger, okay? But in the building, got here a little early. I am pleased, proud, icons, Grammy Award winners, actors, movie stars. Give it up for Naughty! I cannot tell you how excited I am to have you. I cannot tell you how excited Anchorage is to have all you guys here, man. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, I know you've been here for a little bit. Have you enjoyed the hospitality? Have they taken you out? Have they got you some crab legs? Have they treated you good?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
We went fishing out here.
We went sightseeing. We saw some moose. We went to visit like 2 schools, the military base. We've been all over the place.
Now, how important is it for you guys? Because I know when you show up to a place, you don't just hang out and everything. So you actually go and visit with veterans day to day, going onto the base and everything like that, and speaking to the kids and everything. How important is that to you guys as far as in giving back to the community when you come and visit different cities and everything?
Well, we see a lot of entertainers. It's just they like to extract from the people and never really give anything back, you know? And they don't realize how good or how far a handshake goes, a picture goes, an autograph, just the simple basics, man. So we see that big void, and we've always been hands-on and with the people, so we make it a point to just make the rounds every town we go to.
All right there, folks. In case you're just tuning in, the one, the only Naughty by Nature, hanging out in studio. Of course, tonight it goes down. Anchor Pub, VIP tickets still available. You can get as close to them as I am right about now. You can see the bling, the Tretch has got on right about now. All right, so listen, I listened this morning. I know Brad and Guy and everybody talked to you. So instead of throwing the same questions at you, what I did was I threw a couple things online, and I asked everybody to tell me what questions they wanted me to ask Naughty by Nature. So if you don't mind, I wrote some of them down. Of course, I'm going to go directly here or whatever, and I ask you about that. Christy wrote, yeah, is OPP real? And is it OPP real? Where did it come from? How do we get the basis of where OPP came about from?
OPP actually started as a joke. It was a homie around the way that was always Uncle Moo Brown. Was talking about, I'm down with OPM, other people money, give me some money. And we was like, well, we down with other people's. Put a nice P to it. And it just started off as a joke, from a joke to a beat, from a beat to a title, from a title to a song.
So it's super real, and it still lives.
And when you went and make that, and I asked you this on the phone call too, but when people go in, especially for the young cats who are in the studio, and we got local artists who are here, when you started out and you made that record, could you ever have imagined that it went from this, we're talking about getting somebody else, to this national naughty anthem? Could you have ever in your mind imagined that it would have been that big?
No. Because it was just like, these guys back here, just in high school, just making records, man. And we had no idea. We just felt like we'll just make records that will be, good for performing. Because we were doing local talent shows and all that. So we felt like we'll do some call and response records, do stuff that would be great for us to perform with.
Okay.
And we're still performing it.
And still performing it. And once again, not just performers and not just one-hit wonders. Once again, I can't use the word legends, icons, and and somebody else sent one, and I'm going to ask about this as well too. Grammy Award winners. Yeah. Okay. Now there are not too many people, and I haven't been in a room with too many Grammy Award winners. As far as it coming out and being Naughty by Nature.
Music Awards.
And there you go. I'm sorry, I'm short-sighted right there. As far
it goes on and on.
It goes on and on. A ton of them.
A lot of plaques too.
What's it like to walk on that stage, and the grandest stage of all? It's like, I got a Grammy. What is it? How does that feel, man?
Times really changed. In our era, the hip-hop segment didn't even get aired on television.
Right.
You just had to take your award home.
Right.
So it's like times, it just showed just how long we've been in the game. You know what I mean? Where it's like, now they showing like hip-hop runs all awards.
But I tell you, we had our moment because they weren't televising our event. So by the time we walked into the venue, the ceremony was going on, and we had already won. So when I got in the place, I just screamed, "Ah!" And everybody looked. I'm like, we won. So whether it was televised or not, they knew we won.
Naughty by Nature's in the building. Okay, so real Grammy Award winners. Let's talk about some fake Grammy Award winners. Ken from Fairbanks, as a matter of fact, said this one. Did you ever meet Milli Vanilli, and did you know that they were phony?
We did meet them.
I don't remember meeting
at one of the award shows or something. We did a performance or something with Milli Vanilli one time.
You did a performance with Milli Vanilli?
Not with them, but
and
the same bill.
Okay.
Like,
I don't remember that. Address all of those questions to KG.
Okay, Milli Vanilli questions. I don't remember that. Let's see here. Let's ask for a couple other ones. Tretch, somebody actually called up and talked about this the other day. This might get a little bit adult. I don't know if we might need the young folks. You were in a movie called Loving a Bullet.
Yeah.
And amongst the other acting accolades, apparently you did a little something that people didn't expect you to do. As in, Double F, full. How did Tretch decide that he was going to be in this movie? They was just going to let it all go.
Hey man, we got to give it to the people. It was the first lead role for a movie, and we said we're going to do something never done before.
Did they have to convince you, or did Tretch say, "Don't worry about it, I'll take it off, I'll do it, I don't give a damn"?
Yeah, we was just, the cameras were where they at. They was like, if we move it, it's going to be here and there. I'm like, let's leave it there and let's go on.
Tretch was like, I don't give it. There you go, right there. All right, ladies.
Put it on.
There you go. Put it on and put it out there. Benny, I am a WWE fan. A lot of people did not know that you sang a song for Shane McMahon, or you did a song for Shane McMahon. Is that correct?
Yes, it was Here Comes the Money.
Here Comes the Money. Every time Shane McMahon comes out, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm one of the huge they'll tell you in this room I am a huge WWE fan. I absolutely love that song. Another thing, KG, while you're here, a lot of people don't realize that next, the same guys that did Too Close, you had a major hand in doing that. Is that correct? Kind of helping to putting them on the map, right?
Yeah, found them, yep, and I produced that record.
Not kinda. He's totally responsible for Next, Janae, and Giant.
Oh my God, Johnny, I completely Coffee Brown. Wow.
Rascals.
Wow, man, absolutely incredible. All right, let me see if there's any other questions I got to get on here. Talk just real quick. Queen Latifah, good friend, and y'all still keep in touch at all or not?
Yes, Yes. Queen Latifah discovered us. We're all from the same hometown.
Flavor unit?
East Orange, Newark area. And to this day, we're still there. They're in our corner. We're in their corner. We hold each other down.
That's another Grammy right there.
Another, there you go.
and ITY. That single won the Grammy.
There you go, man. There you go. Tupac, Tretch. You and him go back a long ways. I actually talked about it on the phone as well, too, or whatever. Real quick, tell us a little bit about your relationship with Tupac, man, because a lot of people, you know how they regard Tupac, and they sit back. It's like when you talk about hip-hop royalty or whatever, there it is, right? Either you Tupac or Biggie. Talk to us, man, because that was like, y'all were just like close, man.
Yeah, before either one of us had a record deal, a movie deal, or anything. I was a roadie for Queen Latifah on the road, and he was a roadie for Digital Underground.
Yeah.
I mean, carrying bags and paying your dues and getting paid in per diem and stuff like that. So our relationship goes way before all the Hollywood stuff. It was Hollywood with us.
All right, then, man. You know what? We're going to take a second. I know we said we were going to drop this here for a second. Let's go old school. We'll play this. We'll come back and wrap everything up. Get ready. Tonight it's going down. Naughty by Nature in the building and everything. Real quick for everybody, what can they expect when they come to check you guys out tonight?
Energy, sweat, anthems, screaming, hoarse voices, a lot of shaking, a lot of moving and jumping, yo. And we brought our time machine with us, so we're going to be taking you back 20 years and then bringing you back up to now. All
right, let's get ready for it. Let's get it kicked off. Go back to 93, I think this one was. Hip Hop Parade, Naughty by Nature. We got new stuff coming up for here in just a little bit. Alaska's hottest hit to do KFAT 92.9 tonight. Anchor Pub, Naughty by Nature in the building. Boom.